Alright guys, what's up? I'm Midwest Raider and I'm bringing you a review, blog, opinion video on Plexi-Dip or Plasti-Dip from dipyourcar.com. I was watching a video the other day and with Fonzie from dipyourcar.com, and he was basically reviewing a video that he watched on somebody that was kind of trashing dip, and wasn't mad of it. He's a cool guy. He just wanted to talk about, what he thought of the video. So I kind of wanted to talk about the same thing because I think there's always going to be that dispute on dip. Just because I think we've been classically trained as going to car shows, and these cars look immaculate with smooth finishes, and they all look perfect, Well, dip is a do-it-yourself. Anybody can do it. Anybody can grab a spray can and basically spray a rim, a car, a badge, and you can obtain all kinds of different finishes. You can attain a smooth finish. You can have a maybe slightly orange peeled finish. You can get a rhino line, bumpy, total crazy finish. And you can achieve that all with one product. And also, so I think that's the issue with dip, is that nobody's gonna agree on dip because we're so trained that a car should have a perfect paint job. That dip is just this crazy concept that if somebody does it on their own and it's not perfectly smooth, that they did it wrong. Well, I would totally disagree with that statement, because I personally like, when I do dip, a like an orange peel type look to the finish. And when you're talking orange peel in a standard of a perfect paint job, then that's not correct at all. So but when I'm using dip, I want it to look like dip. I want it to stand out. I want it to be different. I don't want it to look like a stock paint job. I want you to know that it's dip, and that's the misconception with everybody, is that dip should look like a perfect paint job. Well, it can, and you can definitely achieve that, or you can achieve however finish that you want it to look. And I think that's the issue with people saying, things about dip, is that, if you have texture to your dip, then you didn't do it right. Well, if you know how to achieve that texture consistently around the whole car and you can peel it, then I think that I have used the product correctly, in my opinion, and I would say that you've used it correctly if you can do that. If you can get a consistent paint job around that whole car and it's consistent, it's not different in one area than the other, and you can peel it, then I think you've used dip correctly. All right, guys. So that's just my opinion. You guys might disagree, but I think that's my opinion, and I think that's the kind of misconceptions with dip, is that with everybody's skill level and how everybody wants it, dip's always going to be different. Every dip job's going to be perfect, or not going to be perfect, or be different, And somebody that maybe doesn't put it on right and they have problems removing it, then that means they didn't put enough coats on, or that kind of thing, I think. But with the finish, I think however you want that finish is how you can apply that product. And so if you want that textured or you want that smooth, then you can apply that correctly and you'll get that finish. So I think that's where everybody's going to disagree. And anytime I put texture on a vehicle, I've never had any trouble cleaning it. Never had trouble getting mud out or anything. So I don't think if you're putting enough product on and you're leaving pockets in the product like real bumpy, then that's an issue where you could probably get dirt and stuff stuck in there where you wouldn't be able to get it out. But if you're putting on the product correctly, you're putting enough coats that you're coating the vehicle good enough so you can peel it, you should never have any issues cleaning. The only time I've had issues with dip is when I've got gas, or if you get tire foam or any tire cleaner chemicals on there, that will definitely do some harm to your dip. But other than that, I've never had any super issues with dip. I've always had a good outcome. I've always liked how I've prepared my car, or how when I've dipped it, it came out really good, according to me. And that's really all that matters, right? If you're accessorizing your car, you want your car to look good according to you. And like I said, since we're all classically trained to look at car shows and everybody has immaculate paint jobs, I think that's where we all have issues looking at a car that slightly looks orange peeled, and you're like, oh man, that looks horrible because it's not a perfect paint job. Well, it's dip, and maybe that's the way that person likes it. So anyways, I think that's just my opinion on dip. So that's kind of why everybody kind of disagrees with dip on how things look. But like I said, if you want to achieve any spectrum of that surface, or smooth, rough, orange peel, super bumpy, you can achieve all that all with one product. And I think that's what's cool about dip, and that's why I get excited about dip, is because you have that spectrum. You can change your color, you can peel it and do it over. It's forgiving. If you mess up, you overspray, you can easily wipe it off. They make products that'll help you if you didn't put enough coats and you have a hard time peeling it. You can spray. You can put some spray on there that they sell, or you can get some Goo Gone, and it might take a little extra elbow grease, but you can always get dip off. I've never had any issues when I've made mistakes to get dip off. You can get it off. It does come off. You can use stuff to help you get it off, but it will come off. And so I've never had any issues with dip in that sense. So like I said, it's all about how you apply it, and like I said, if you practice with it, you won't have any issues. And even if you are a beginner and you're using dip, it's forgiving, and you can do it again, and depending on how you want it to look is up to you guys. So, and it's your opinion. Everybody accessorizes their car, and some people like this car and some people don't like that car, and it's going to be up to you what you guys like. So let's start changing the culture and start understanding that it doesn't always have to be completely smooth texture. I actually like a different look. So that's my opinion, guys. I thought I'd bring it to you, and we'll see what you guys think. But anyways, I'm gonna put a little bit a peel video too, to show you guys that I peeled I peeled a car before, and I never had any issues with peeling or on my paint or anything. I'm gonna also show you just a quick overview of what my car looks like now, just to show you that I consistently put a textured paint job on there, and I like it. So all right, guys, we'll talk to you guys later.
What's up, YouTube? I'm Midwest Raider. I'm in my garage. I just want to do a quick peel video on the Plasti-Dip. I did my Crossfire in a Team Orange. So basically I had a Koi base coat, and then I did a Team Orange Pearl over. So basically I just want to do a quick peel video. I've had this on for almost 2.5 years. I've had a Plasti-Dip on my car. It has held up actually really well. But this year I'm finally going to do a new color, so I decided to go ahead and give it a peel. So I'm not going to peel the whole car in front of you, but I just want to show you that it is peeling off just fine after 2 years of being on my car. And I have no issues with my paint here. And you can see I'm just pulling with the car here. I'm going to have a little fine touch it. If you do enough coats, this is going to peel off. It's going to peel off awesome. I'm peeling like giant pieces off here. This is my whole door. And it is just peeling off. Go up here. Right at the rubber here, and it's gonna just peel off in one giant piece. Right at the seams, the doors. You go over the handle there. I'll just have to do a little work on the seam at the top of the door, but yeah, I just peeled the whole door. And you can see I just peeled the whole door. No issues with my paint. No nothing. After 2 years of having the dip on my car, no issues. Peeled off awesome. So like I said, if you build up the coats and do as directed, really Plasti-Dip awesome. No issues. Car's black, was orange. Gonna go ahead and do another color this year. Have some fun with it, and no issues here. So thanks for tuning in. Midwest Raider on YouTube.
All right, guys, what's up, YouTube? Midwest Raider again. Hey, just want to show you a quick look at my car now. Like I said, just as an example that, you know, my car is completely dipped. It's got vinyl wrap on the hood, but like I said, I like a little texture to my car. This is a green, Tahiti green, but it's got some pearl in it. So different lights, but you can see that there's some texture on it. It's consistent all the way around. It all looks the same. Sorry for the lighting, but you can see it's consistent all the way around, but that's just the way I like it, and it has a little bit of texture. It's not crazy, but it does have some texture to it. Oh, sorry, I almost dropped the phone. But anyway, guys, just a quick look so you could kind of get an idea, but that's the way I like it. I like it with a little bit of texture, so thanks.